Hey there, Joseph Curtis here, and in this video I'm going to do a training on the different types of traffic temperatures. So what do I mean by this? Well, every single person out there is going to be to you in your business is going to be either in one of these four categories. They're either going to be a cold prospect, okay, it's going to be cold traffic, it's going to be warm traffic, so warm prospects, it's going to be hot prospects, and you're going to have some red hot prospects if you've been in the business or this industry quite a while, and you've built up a brand for yourself. So these are the four types of traffic temperatures, and I'm going to explain to you exactly what each one needs, what each one means, sorry, and how you can progress these people up from complete cold. So cold basically means that they've never heard about you, they don't trust you, they don't know you, they don't like you yet because you've not given them any value to like you, so they are complete cold prospects. Chances are, if you try and get a cold prospect straight to being a red hot prospect, you know, it's like going up to a girl in the bar and you know, asking her to marry you straight away. It's not going to happen. So you've got to warm up your prospects, you've got to warm up your traffic and take them through what we call a sales funnel. And you've probably heard that term been chucked around there before, a sales funnel. And what a sales funnel basically does is it's the mechanics of getting someone from a cold prospect to a warm prospect, a warm to a hot, and a hot to a red hot. And that process is the sales funnel. So everybody starts out with, you know, if you send out an ad, whether you're doing solo ads, whether you're doing Facebook ads, whether you're doing YouTube, whatever it is that you're doing, you're going to start off with cold traffic. They don't know you, they don't like you, they don't trust you, and they're not going to buy from you straight away. Or you're always going to get a small percentage of about 1 to 2% who will buy from you straight away. Just because they see the business, you know, they see the product, they think it's a great looking product and they're going to buy. But if you want to dramatically increase your conversions, then you want to be taking people through this process from cold prospect into at least a hot prospect, and then from there onto a red hot prospect. So this is what I mean by this. So cold prospects, well, these are people who've never seen you before, so they've never heard of you, they've never liked you, they've never trusted you, so they don't know you. Basically, they don't know you from Bob, and you know, they don't know you at all. Cold prospects, and there's ways you can convert a cold prospect into a warm prospect. So a cold prospect might be like, you know, you come across someone's website on Google, or you come across an ad and you click on it and you land on someone's capture page, then that's going to be a cold prospect, unless they've come from a following that you have. And I'm going to talk about that in just a second. But if they've come from some kind of ad, solo ad, Facebook ad, unless you made it personal and you build up a rapport, they're going to be cold traffic. And cold traffic converts at the lowest percentage. Just because they don't know you, they don't like you, and they don't trust you, you're going to have the lowest percentage from cold traffic. But that's where you make up for that in numbers. So what I do and what Abigail does is we send a lot of cold traffic through our sales funnel, and some of those people are going to be warmed up and go into down here to the red hot and the hot categories. And some, this 2%, you know, if you've got a lot of people going through your funnel, you're going to get a lot of sales. So let's just say you send cold traffic to a sales page, a company sales page. So this is just straight to a product. You haven't introduced yourself, you haven't bridged the gap, you haven't built a rapport. You're just sending cold traffic who've never known you before straight to a sales page. Then you're going to convert between 1 and 2%. It all depends on obviously how good and how well presented that product is. But on average, and this is what I found when I sent cold traffic straight to a sales page, which I don't do anymore, but when I did, I would get about 1 to 2% of people actually join. So it's hard to sort of make it work if you're paying for the traffic, because obviously you're getting a low conversions, and traffic can be very expensive if you don't know what you're doing and you don't optimize that traffic for high conversions, which is the whole point of the sales funnel. So I hope this is making sense. Try not to talk too fast, but I just want to sort of not take an hour to go through this, but still get the value across to you. So now warm market, this is your next level up. Now anyone who's warm, these are like your Facebook friends. Maybe they've heard about you. You know, they've heard about you, but they've not really looked into your product. You've not given them a lot of value, but they know your name. So these are people who just know you. They might not necessarily like you or trust you yet, but they know you. They've heard of your brand, they've heard of your business, they've heard of your name. Maybe they've heard good things about your business. These are going to be your warm prospects. Another YouTube subscribers, and that was a terrible Y. Your YouTube subscribers, they're going to also be warm traffic. And the reason is they're warm is because they're following you, but they may not be ready to buy your product yet. They might just be, you know, following your channel, following what you're doing, getting to know you a bit more. But they're not hot buyers. They're not somebody who's going to rush out and buy your product yet, because you've not built that like and trust well enough yet to have them as a hot prospect. So anyone who sort of knows you, but is not really close, no like and trust, are going to be in your warm prospects. So Facebook friends, YouTube subs, maybe LinkedIn followers, Instagram followers. Unless, of course, you know, you're building a very targeted YouTube channel and your subscribers love you. You know, they're always watching your videos, they're always commenting, they're always engaging with you. You know, they love what you do, you provide a good value to people, then they can move from warm into hot. And its chances are, you know, if you've got a lot of people who are following you, who love you and really know you, like you and trust you, then you could put out a product and you're probably going to have a lot of hot traffic to that product and probably make quite a lot of money because of that. So so we've got the Facebook friends, YouTube subs, LinkedIn followers, acquaintances. You know, we're not talking your best friends here, we're talking like people on your acquaintances. So people who are your acquaintances, I'll just put ACQ, they're going to be in your warm. Now, the way we turn cold into warm is just to be personal with people, just to give value, just to help people, just to show them that we're real, genuine people who want to help them to get where they want to get to in life. So with us, we introduce ourselves, we're very real, we're very personal, we're very hands-on with people, and that helps build a connection, that helps build rapport, which transfers someone from cold traffic over time into warm. But it's not quite enough to take them to red hot. So the next level up is hot. So these are people who actually buy. So these are your buyers. And if it's a hot prospect, it means they're your loyal followers. They're your loyal followers. So this is where what we do is we take, this is not to say we are, I mean, like I said, we're very hands-on, we're very warm and personal with people, because we don't want to be a cold number or a cold person on the internet. We want to actually be people who can help them. So we go all the way to hot. So we go, you know, first of all, we build that know factor, and then we build that like and trust factor. There's a few ways you can do that, but the most important way is just to be yourself, just to be natural. Don't try and be a salesman. Don't try and do any sleazy tactics, but just be yourself, be real, be personal, and naturally people are going to warm to you, and then they're going to follow you. And when you've got loyal followers, these are the people who are following all your YouTube videos. These are the people who are liking and commenting on all your Facebook posts. These are the people who've told you that they're interested in joining you. So these are your loyal followers, and these are going to be your hot prospects. Hot prospects. And the last level, which is the top level, is red hot. And this means that people you've done business with before, so either your previous customers, and this ties in with buyers, but buyers is then translates into red hot because it all depends on that service that you give people. For instance, someone might be on your hot list because they're a buyer, but what if they don't want to buy again? Then they're not going to be a red hot. They're not going to be one of your loyal customers. They're not going to be one of your people who are going to buy every product that you put out there because for whatever reason they didn't like your product, for whatever reason they didn't like your service, for whatever reason they found something better in their life to replace the product that you had. So these are your in your red hot category are people who buy from you over and over and over again. So these are your if it's a internet business, a team building business, then these are going to be people who you've worked closely with to build a team. So maybe you've done one-on-one Zoom sessions or Skype calls, or you've known them a long time and you've worked with them for a long time. Then chances are, if you say, hey, check this out, because they know you, because they like you, and because they trust you, they're probably going to check it out, and if it's good enough, then they're going to buy, right? So these are people who, not just one-time buyers, but people who you've built a very good friendship and connection with, and these are your red hot buyers. And this is basically how the sales funnel works. You take the traffic from cold to warm to hot to red hot. Your red hot is your recurring buyers, people who've bought from you over and over again. Your hot is people who have bought from you at least once. Either they bought from you at least once, or they're engaging with you a lot. So they're following you on YouTube, they're watching every video, like I said, they're commenting on all your posts, they're really engaged with you, then they're going to be hot. Warm is just somebody who knows you, heard of you, has good things about you, but is not yet a hot, loyal follower to you. And cold is just they've never heard of you, they don't know who you are, they probably don't trust you or your product, they're just completely cold. So this is like this is if you're trying to get somebody to go from cold to red hot, it's just like I said at the beginning, it's like going up to a girl in the bar and asking her to marry you. It's not going to work, which is why you're going to have a very small conversion percentage. Whereas with a warm, this might be like getting her a drink and asking for a date. Hot is going to be more dating. Red hot is going to be marriage. These are your lifelong customers or your lifelong team members or your lifelong friendships, lifelong relationships. People who are in your family could actually be warm, or if they're skeptical, or they could be hot, or they could be red hot. But I never recommend to just. A lot of people say, go after your warm market. I completely disagree. There's so many relationships you can build out there with people you've never met before, people who can teach you things, people who you can teach them people things, those people things, people who you can really build a great connection with and a great friendship and a great relationship with. So I definitely recommend go cold market. If you've got a business builder who's in your family, then obviously they're going to be your first call. But this is just a traffic temperatures video. I hope you got some good value out of this. You can feel free to check out what we're doing online with the Endless Wealth Plan. I'll put the link in the description below this video. And also feel free to reach out to me on Facebook. I'll also put the link in the description below this video as well. So feel free to reach out to me. Feel free to check out our plan, and I'll see you on the next video. Thanks for watching.